Hey guys, by the end of this video, you're going to learn the exact strategy that I use to make over $2,000. My name is Carter. I'm a full-time trader, and what we talk about on the channel is all things swing trading, day trading. So if you guys like that type of content, make sure you guys drop a huge follow, subscribe, like. But if you want to elevate your trading, check out our school. We teach you strategies, the approach, the mindset, the psychology, but more importantly, we post our weekly picks throughout every Sunday. So check it out down below and use code back to school to get 50% off. Only 2 spots left for that code, so check it out down below. But enough with that. Let's dive into this here. All right, so the first thing that I always do is review my checklist. I never just buy a stock because my friends are telling me to or because a YouTuber is telling me to do it. I always buy it because it follows my strategy. So what's my checklist? Well, it's very simple. The first thing I look for is trends. I want to make sure the stock has some sort of upward trend. And with this position here, ticker symbol MU, which is Micron Technologies, we can see it's gone from about $300 all the way up to $1,200 a share. So it has heavy amounts of buying pressure. It does have some volatility, but you can use that to your advantage. The next thing we look for is support. Support could be a variety of things. It could be a certain trend. It could be a certain indicator. With ticker symbol MU, you guys will notice this yellow line is the 90-day moving average line. We can see in the past it actually hit it here and we had a move going up, which establishes a support line. So you guys can see it here. We also can continue to zoom out and review previous points of contact. You guys can see it got close here. We got buying pressure. And this is why moving average lines are so great, because when a stock's above it, they act as support. But when it's below it, it acts as resistance. So you can see it just has heavy amounts of buying pressure on the 90-day moving average line. So as the stock sells off here from 1255 all the way down here to the 780 mark, and it's hitting that moving average line, that represents a really good opportunity to look at the stock, not buy it because of the next parameter. You want to look at an indicator by the name of the RSI. So how we do that is we go to indicators and we can literally just type in or go to our favorites here and we can click it. Boom, RSI is up. So what this does, right? What this does is it finds points of contact where we've seen buying pressure. So at the time it was trading for a 33. The last time it was trading for a 33 was back at that same level where we had a move going up. So that's very important, is to review the RSI levels. After that, here we want to go ahead and we look at some sort of lower time frame. So for me, I went ahead and went to the hourly time. You can see at the time it was just riding this general downward trend. It was hitting this white line, just having a hard time breaking above it. That's what we call a resistance. So what we did is we set an alert above it. We said, okay, if the stock breaks above it, this is a trend reversal. Now, instead of getting selling pressure, we would be getting buying pressure. That's exactly what we saw. The stock popped up, got in near and around the 910 mark, kept stops below around 840, 830 in that range. The stock rallied up on a great trend, broke down right through here. By the time we were able to get out, we got out at about 969, 970. Now, I know that move might not seem like much here, but percentage-wise, that's over 6%, which I tell you what, most traders, get discouraged when they look at stuff like this because they go, well, Carter, if I only had $100, that's only $6. I understand that. But as a trader, if you make 3% per month, you're in the top 5% of all traders in the entire world. So a 6% move, I will gladly take. Now, you can see here it's sold off and hit that 200-day moving average line. Now, this is very important here because now we're actually starting to notice a new trend is starting to move, and it looks a little bit like this. So if we get a dip down, back down to 950, we always could enter again. This is a textbook trade just by using a simple breakout strategy and making sure we're having good buying pressure and breakout pressure on a larger time frame like the daily. So Everybody always asks me and they go, Carter, what broker do you use? I use Moomoo. So feel free, guys, check them out. I absolutely love them. I'll put them down below where you guys can get up to 60 free stocks, but this is a simple strategy that works extremely well. So like, follow, sign up with our school, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take care.